Okay, so copyrights. Um, After looking at all these different websites, I think what surprised me the most was um, about putting stuff online. So, like implied copyrights, but at the same time, if you put something online, there's an implied copyright, but it's still, I guess, implied. How I took it was it's implied as um, that anybody can use it. Uh, I thought that was kind of interesting, but um, I don't know. Copyright laws have always been kind of confusing to me. This kind of shed a little bit more light on it, but I think it's when in doubt. Uh, when in doubt, I always have just cited my sources and made sure to have everything where it needs to be. Um, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a couple days, and I can't. I'm sure not to say that any of my teachers ever misused the copyright laws, but I can't think. I guess after taking that quiz, I guess I realized that taking the quiz, I realized that using a song on a video that you hadn't got explicit permission for technically was copyright infringement. So I guess whenever we used the in high school, whenever we put together um, videos for the sports teams, and we always had um, we always had songs on it. So I guess that would be an example of educators using copyright um, infringement, I suppose. But I did my first year of college. I did run into a teacher who I guess I didn't cite a source correctly on one of my speeches. It was in speech class. I didn't cite my source right, and I got pulled aside after class, and she gave me a talking to and said if this ever happened again, I was gonna get kicked out of K State. Scared me a lot. So yeah, I have been pretty good at copywriting everything, or I've been pretty good at citing everything since. But I did fairly well on the quiz. I got 47%. Some of the questions were a little, I don't know, they seemed like they were set up to make you say one answer, but I mean, that's how generally questions are. But I thought, I'm gonna have to pull it up. It was an interesting one. Um, where was it? The one about it says Seinfeld has an episode on personal hygiene that a health teacher tapes and uses the following week in class. The local television station denies permission when they ask the state, or when asks and states that this is a violation of copyright law. They are correct. I said that's true, and it's false because it was used in the following week, or what, within 10 days, and it was like on the station. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know. Copyright laws are, especially with multimedia projects, are always have always been kind of like, I don't know. There's so much little subgenres that you have to really look into to be 100% correct, and I think that's a little ridiculous, but at the same time, I think that's how you protect your works. So, I mean, keep going. I think it's you need have to start teaching kids early on in school about copyright laws because they can get, or anybody can be succumb to copyright infringement if you're not careful enough. So, yeah.